derivative is slope of a graph or calculus shouldn't be thought to be enough. Take x value and then divide by the y. Then remember you have to simplify. To do some calculus before integral, you have to know about some handy rules: addition, subtraction, and product principle with quotient, power, chain, and integral if two variables are multiplied. Then the product rule is now applied. Take two derivatives and cross multiply. Again, you remember to simplify.
Numerator deriving divisor typing denominator being aiming for copying product subtracting no more adding. Square the denominator quotients complete.
Take exponent, multiply coefficient. Don't forget to subtract by number 1 and to find derivative. That's very important. That are the little things you have to remember. Product quotient, differential version. Sin cosine tangent should be done no less than friend divided by alpha. Sine to cosine, but cosine to sine have a non-negative sign. Derivative negative. Face and blue, which is no good. Let's keep a second derivative positive and give yourself a big love. Or we forgot limits, which is about not destinations but approaches. Only one both values and limits only exist is continuous points. L'Hopital's rule only applies for 0. Infinity over infinity 0. Differentiation rate of chain while integration reverse situation.
Despite the method calculation, with information find equations. Moving forward with the integration, using occasions accumulation.
Imagine the world without emotion, distance to speed to acceleration. When about calculus in progression, speeding up a VA simple motion. Imagine the world without emotion, distance to speed to acceleration. When about calculus in progression, slowing down VA outside motion. Integration, area under curve. Antiderivative, find the area under curve. Definite integrals, limits up and lower. In-depth integrals need a constant seal.
Derivative undo, give integral a key clue. Put my integration to every curve I drew. Cross-section include slice volume deja vu. Accumulating functions are what I'm up to. Calc, to enter the dim word. Derive I survive without a waste of spare words. With first principle, the basic calc I conquered. Inherit exponent crown demote to rule upon power.
Integrate anything, don't forget plus C. Constant is so easy. Hold your marks perfectly. Astronomy, economy, engineering and marketing. Daily things change, showing big and calculus comes in.
Use of Riemann sum equation being underestimated. LRM, RM, MRM, which is overestimated. Have the sum of both bases times the x that's trapezoid as the basis of integral. Area being approximated. Employing IVT to justify point existency. Follow a sloping trend called the MVTD. Locating max and min, the theorem of EVT. MVTI evaluate FC the rectangle the AVG.
Write my notes are all messy, but they are fancy. Calculus can be used for chemistry. Use substitution, solve the composition. Oh wait, don't forget the implicit differentiation, integration, area under curve. Antiderivatives, find the area under curve. Definite integrals, limits up and lower. In-depth integrals need a constant seal.
Derivative undo, give integral a key clue. Put my integration to every curve I drew. Cross-section include size volume deja vu. Accumulating functions are what I'm up to. Subtracting radius revolving around the axis. Restricted to a certain region, watch your this confusion. Assist a sketch of slope field. Countless graph for yield. Everything's in order. AP cut my honor.
在录视频，你只录视频，真是冻死了。
好。OK 了 ，OK 了，再来。东西掉了。
I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm